So, this question is about really getting stuck in a dysregulated state and not being conscious of it. So, I really do agree that it's an epidemic in the world now, especially when you see people that are so upset about anything really. It is pointing to it's becomes the lens through which they see the world, and they're not perceiving the world accurately. They're not perceiving the world free from that dysregulated lens. And so they project it onto absolutely every relationship and every situation. And it is just epidemic everywhere. You can, be on social media and it will feed you just examples and examples of so many people who are just really, really dysregulated, and we don't know it. I mean, it's like really comes from the trauma that we've experienced that we've never healed, that we're not even conscious of, and so if you're noticing that you are just mad as hell at anything, then I would really suggest that there is a deeper root. The thing that you're mad at may not be the thing that you are really upset about. It's just the thing you're projecting it onto, and then you're amplifying the story, and then you're getting really worked up about it. And so, this can would be wonderful, right? Like this is where the healing the world is such an important healing ourselves so that we can heal the world, because it just creates more chaos. It just creates more problems in the world. It just creates more tension in relationships. It just doesn't allow relationships to flow in the highest level that might be available to people. And really, I think that's what we're here for, is to have this beautiful human shared relational experience. Like that's really what the joy and pleasure of life is. What is it all for if it's not for that? And so, but if we're not available for that because we're so dysregulated, because we don't understand that we are projecting our past, our trauma, our history onto every situation, and a good clue that that's happening, right, is that you are upset, you are reactive, you are angry all the time, and you are really might be fixating on a particular cause or a person or a subject or a politics or anything at all. If you're fixating on that, probably there is a deeper root that is unresolved, that has nothing to do with the thing that you think you're really mad about. It doesn't mean that you're not displeased with it. It doesn't mean that you don't have preferences or values around that might be being activated, right? Of course, that's obviously real. And it's probably disproportionate, right? If it feels disproportionate, it probably is. And if you're around somebody who's stuck in that disproportionate reactivity in the world, it's just toxic. It's just chaotic. It's just adding fuel to the fire. It's just not really serving anything. And so, how do we get back to a place where we can really show up and connect and see each other, even if we're different, by the way, even if we have different values, different beliefs, different religions, different politics, different any of that stuff? How do we get back to a place where we can really connect with people and get to know them and be curious about it? Curiosity is also a major, major tenet of this receptivity, of this regulation. We stop being curious about people when we're dysregulated because we're not really receptive to those answers or what somebody else's perspective might be. We're not receptive to it. We've decided we are right, they are wrong. I am good, they are bad. And it just is divisive, it's chaotic, it's toxic. And so this is really a lot of the work that we do in the Consciousness Collective. It's talking about these things. It's getting that neutrality. It's stepping back and understanding whatever is necessary to heal the parts of you that are unhealed. Maybe that's inner child work, maybe it's reparenting, maybe it's going back, but it's understanding that if I am essentially at a place now where I'm adding to the chaos in the world or in a relationship or in a situation, if I'm not the solution in that moment, then I'm part of the problem. And that's the work that we do in the Consciousness Collective, among many other things, but it's one of the ways to really understand and get that perspective so that we can meet with people who want to be part of this solution, who are really adding value to the world in a way that is effective, is neutral, is curious, is open-hearted, and is healing.